Welcome to the Puff and Run Podcast Show, your number one source for news and information about marijuana and running, the latest updates on the 420 cross-country team, and races around the nation, and behind-the-scene details on the Puff and Run TV web series production schedule. Bringing you all and more, here's your host, the Vegas 420 Runner.
It's the Puff and Run Podcast Show back in your life. I'm your host, the Vegas 420 Runner.
And this is your co-host, Mr. Run to Improve, back in your face.
And we're here in our fabulous Las Vegas studio. And it is
nice outside, man. I love this weather.
Yeah, great weather. It's, what is it? Thursday, May 18th. Thursday, May 18th.
About 7:50.
And we're back.
Yep, man. We got a lot of things to talk about today, guys. So hopefully you guys stick around. We got a good podcast for you. Once again, the man is still put on his itinerary. So we're going to go down the list. And we're going to talk to you and let you know what we think about all these things that we're going to be talking today about.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for running that down. So yeah, later on in the show, we're gonna be near the end. We're gonna be going over some MMA news, marijuana, and mixed martial arts, and then of course,
I got something for that too.
We're gonna be talking also. Before that, we'll be talking about kind of Run to Improve and all the recent updates that you got going on, and then we're gonna talk about the summer schedule. But for now, let's just start with some recent updates. Well, one is that my final exams are over. For those of you who do not know, I'm in graduate school at UNLV. And
Rebels!
And let's go Rebels. And so anyways, it's very time consuming, especially around finals time. And that's why I haven't had the chance to upload episode 11 yet.
I've been waiting, man. I was asking myself in just a couple of days, I'm like, did I do 11 yet? Or I'm only on 9? See, you got me all confused. So yeah, we got to get on that episode.
Yeah, so I got episode 11 up on the editing part. Well, I just got to, add in the commercials and throw it up on there.
Cool. Right on. Congrats on your school, man. I know that's hard work.
We talked a lot about Fly to Fire on that last one.
Yeah, that was best.
I wanted to get that up there sooner, but I tried to record it early and everything, but we're going to get that up there finally.
It's all good. If you guys want to hear the actual nitty-gritty, stop by my website, runtoimprove.com. You can hear the podcast there. There's a link right on the first page. Just click on it. It takes you directly to there, and you can download the episodes. But yeah, man, that's raw audio, guys. I was just talking and feeling everything that day.
Nice.
But yeah, man.
So wait, when did you record that? After the race?
Right after the race, man.
That day after the race.
That day, around at 7 o'clock, I was still trying to get into the bathroom because I couldn't move.
Okay. So you recorded the episode then?
In the living room.
Okay. How long is that episode?
It's about 35 minutes.
Damn, because you asked me did I hear it, and I was like, nah, man, I got finals. I got it. And dang, I didn't know you recorded it that day. All right, I got to go back and check that out.
That's raw audio right there, the day of the race.
I got to go check that out. All right, cool. Another thing. Oh yeah, you guys know I've been wanting to get this Puff and Run podcast up on YouTube. That's coming up, soon coming. We'll get that up there. Right now, it's not up there. But as I said, now that I'm done with some of my school obligations, I can.
Now you have a little bit more time.
Yes, I'll direct my attention toward YouTube, and we want to get that.
Nice. Okay,
right,
cool.
So that's kind of like some of the quick updates or whatever. I plan on updating the site and everything here in a little bit, so stay in touch with that. There's going to be the shirts, they're still on their way. Don't worry, everybody, the shirts and the hats are coming soon. A lot of breaking news is going to be happening this summer. And I'm just working with my team right now to put all our ideas together while we have the chance. Yeah, now next, man, there was a post that you tagged me in.
You mean on the news?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I tagged you on this post that I came across on the news. It was about this guy that was on the strip giving out free weed and giving out pipes and lighters, right?
Yeah.
And according to him, he's
on the Las Vegas Strip.
On the Las Vegas Strip, yeah. And according to him, he has the right to do so, but that's not.
He was saying something like, I that was something like he had like a worked with like a nonprofit organization?
Correct.
Or maybe it wasn't a nonprofit.
No, yeah. You mentioned it. It was a nonprofit organization that he was using or saying that he was with, so that way he's able to give this stuff out, and in exchange people were giving him some type of money, some type of monetary, right? But he was not asking, or apparently he was, so they're looking for him. Last update I heard, there's about 200 cops out there looking for Yogi.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's, I don't know.
So now I'll tell you, before you tag me in that, I seen this on YouTube. I was like, I was looking up like
that's funny
marijuana in Las Vegas type stuff, keywords on YouTube, and I seen this how to buy pot on the strip or something. There's a full video with the interview, everything, and he's out there doing his thing in broad daylight. And he's got a flashy white with green shirt on with a big pot leaf on it. He's not hiding it. He's on camera with this interviewer. He's just doing his thing. Yeah. And so now it seems like on the strip, there's like little things that you could do that will bring attention to you, and then people will come check about it. The police will come check. I was wondering, like, somebody must have gave him the green light for a certain amount of time or something, because
he was able to do it for a couple weeks.
Yeah, at least I think it looked like a couple weeks at least. So yeah, now I guess the police are looking for him, and
Yeah, the police, according to them, he's under he's being charged because he's violating state law 453.321.a.
Yeah, NRS in the beginning.
NRS? Yeah, NRS in the beginning. NRS in the beginning. You are correct. My mind only captures certain facts, but at least it caught that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of interesting. We'll see what happens. Free Yogi.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see what happens, how that all plays out. And you guys could Google that probably.
Definitely check it out on Fox 5.
Fox 5, yeah, they had the.
That's what
Munch and Brunch, we talked about this last week. I still haven't got a ticket yet, but it is still kind of on the menu.
I definitely want a ticket on that, man.
It's gonna be on Sunday. I haven't been to one of these before. I'm not exactly sure if this is the first one. I think it might be the second or third, or maybe it's the first one.
If it's the first one, that's where we gotta be.
This might be the first one. Yeah, so I gotta find out more. But yeah, it's on this Sunday. It's $50, and if you just go to Munch and Brunch, or you look on the Puff and Run podcast on Facebook.
Nice.
And you're going to we're gonna share that event for anybody who's in the Vegas area or coming to Las Vegas this weekend.
I wanna chill.
Well, okay. By the time you hear this video, the Munch and Brunch will be over. By the time
we'll have stories for you about it.
By the time you hear this podcast, the event will be over. However, there are gonna be future Munch and Brunches, so
to come. So stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. Another thing that you reminded me of when you were talking about the NRS code.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Recently, there's been a lot of legislative meetings taking place about the early start and the regulatory whatever, and putting the laws in play for recreational. You know what I mean? And I just want to give a big shout out to all of the. Advocates that have been going to these meetings on a regular basis. I mean, it takes a lot of times. These meetings were every day, started early in the morning, and everything else. And it takes a lot of time. And some of these advocates were able to go there, consistently. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend any of the events. I mean, not the events, but the meetings.
Right.
I had school and I had the final exams, and I was just like crossing my fingers, hoping that everything worked out. I felt like I did some stuff in the past, and I really had to focus on those exams and stuff, so I couldn't go to those meetings. However, we did send some UNLV students on my behalf. You see what I'm saying?
Is it from
SSDP, yes. SSDP. Tori and Kevin, they checked out some of those meetings. Yeah.
Perfect. Nice.
So, but I want to give a big shout out to everybody who went out to those meetings, because I think they were really important, even though I wasn't able to be in attendance.
Right on. Keep doing your thing, Tori.
Another podcast I want to give a shout out to.
Nice.
Is the Kannabis Plug. You know, they've been coming on every Monday from 3 to 5 or 4 to 5 or 3 to 5. I gotta double check that. But definitely the Kannabis Plug. You can find it on Facebook. I listen to it on SoundCloud. The Kannabis Plug. The most recent episode that I just heard was May 15th. And one of the things they're talking about in there was dispensary security, the security at dispensaries. And they had briefly mentioned that, you know, there was some type of altercation. They didn't want to bring any names up or anything like that. But the security need to have some proper training on how to deal with patients that may be suffering from cancer, suffering from PTSD. You know, these aren't just random people at Walmart. You know what I mean? These are medical patients suffering from something. And so the security need to be trained to interact and to handle every situation.
So maybe former cops?
I don't know how that will work, but you know, anything is possible. I'm just saying that for me, I've had a number of bad situations. I feel like not bad, awkward, or uncomfortable situations. A number of uncomfortable situations from few dispensaries, at 2 actually, and they basically revolved around the security. And so I'm not, you know, here to, you know, call anybody out, but I just want to just stand in solidarity with the Kannabis Plug, and I just want to second their message on these Las Vegas dispensaries. You know, they're great, they're the best, we got the best testing and everything, but the security, they need to, you know, have some type of training. Okay, now I said this 2 places. I've been to tons, and the security at all the other ones just been fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you experience many of them, and there's at least over 20 now. I remember there was like 1.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so you've seen most of them, and you know exactly what.
So my worst experiences have been with the security. You know, I've had a few experiences. Sometimes I call and I place an order, and they say they have it, and then I get there and they don't have it. There's little things like that could be aggravating. That's one thing.
Right.
But dealing with security. You know,
nobody likes to deal with security,
and it's not like some knucklehead, hardhead guy that's out trying to start trouble. You know, right?
No, I feel you.
So anyway, shout out to the Kannabis Plug. Check them out. I listen to them on SoundCloud, but you can find them on Facebook. I know they're on some other stuff too, but next time I have it all listed down.
All right, perfect. Yeah. So just remember, guys, better security.
Yeah. Second, I want to give a shout out to Antonio from the MJ Fitnut.
Nice. Okay.
MJ Fitnut stands for Marijuana Fitness and Nutrition.
Nice.
And
like that name.
Yeah, so I met up with him and his wife at the 420 Games in LA.
Okay.
And that's where I met them for the first time. They're doing their thing, and he recently became a columnist over at Leaf of the Week, writing a weekly Canna Fitness column.
Nice.
His first article is called "The Days of the Lazy Stoner Are Over," and you can find that at leafoftheweek.com.
Is that featuring you?
Nah, not quite. No, I'm not in this one. But no, we've collaborated, and this is the other thing. MJ Fitnut shows me the most love on Twitter right now.
Nice.
You know, and so they constantly give me some retweets. They give me, and the cross country team. You know,
nice.
They show a lot of love to the cross country team. We're recruiting them. You know, we got our eye on them. We're recruiting them. They want to know more. We're supposed to have a big sit down meeting out at the 420 Games LA, but we were all super busy. A lot of things were going on, and I didn't know I was going to be like on the team like I was. You know, having all those duties to do before, kind of, and after.
Right.
And so anyhow, we are going to be having a sit down meeting with them at some point. I think they may be up in Seattle, so I'm going to try to get back with them and stuff like that. But we do got our eye on them.
Alright, so we're watching.
Yeah.
That's good, guys.
Another bit of news. Runnin High, the YouTube vlog series by professional ultra endurance athlete Avery Episode 2 just came out today.
Just dropped, guys. Hot.
Just came out today.
YouTube that.
Check it out on YouTube. That's Runnin High. And now that's Runnin with no G. Okay, so that is something that,
Yeah, and an apostrophe.
Yeah, Runnin High. But really, you just put in Avery Collins Runnin High. Now, when I hit it, the video was so new. When I typed in Runnin High and looked it up, it said that the channel only had one video. Ooh. And I was like,
how many comments?
And so this was the thing. I looked up the video before I found out that it was released. Because if you go on Facebook, you can see it's out. Yeah. And so I didn't go to his timeline first. Like I normally go check out his timeline and see if anything's out. But I was on YouTube, so I was like, let me hit this. And it said one video. I was like, damn, man, he didn't even come out with number 2 yet. And I hit it just for the hell of it. And boom, there was number 2.
Nice.
So I was like, what? And it was 30 minutes. So
you made it happen for him.
Then I went back to the timeline and I saw he's got it promoted. It just came out. I mean, he couldn't have been on his timeline. He just put it up on his pages today.
Nice.
And so anyways, I want to give a shout out to both Avery and Devon. Happy belated birthday from Puff and Run.
And your boy, Mr. Run to Improve.
Yeah, happy belated birthday, guys. Avery and Devon. And we also want to give a shout out to Sabrina Stanley. She was up there. Now, these are the 3 runners that were featured in this episode number 2.
Okay.
And he kind of explained that these are like, his team that he's going to be rocking with all the time. These are going to be the 2 main people in his
squad,
in his YouTube vlog series, webisode deal.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so they're going to be with him a lot of the time. And they put in a lot of time, a lot of work together. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So this whole episode was about them going to do some training at the Grand Canyon.
Gotcha.
I think we mentioned this. We talked about this in the past episode. We were waiting on the footage, and here it is.
Gotcha.
So they got a lot of sweet footage from the Grand Canyon. Now the thing is this, with the Grand Canyon,
there's coyotes.
It was they just only did the footage of the running.
Gotcha.
Okay, they only did the footage of the running because we know this trouble. We know this pain. Avery forgot the power cord to the batteries. So he had like the full battery, but he could only go. It only got one shot.
Right.
No recharging them batteries. You know what I mean? So he left the cord to charge the batteries. So he said he didn't want to film the whole trip. He mainly wanted to film the running in the Grand Canyon.
Right.
And so get the best stuff.
And
the footage came out great.
Okay.
My favorite part is when they're running on these like trails and they're running past regular pedestrians and stuff, regular people walking around there. The people are all like, "Oh my God, oh." That's how it looked like they're saying to me. But there's music on, you couldn't really hear, but the people look shocked.
I'm definitely checking that out tonight.
Yeah, so check it out, guys. And yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and cut to the first commercial. That's some of the more recent news. When we come back, we're going to be talking about the details of the Vegas Indie Film Festival, and we're going to be talking about the schedule for the running coming up.
Attention medical marijuana patients. Do you know what your cannabis actually contains? Are there heavy metals, pesticides, or even mold? And what strength is it really? And is it really what you need? Well, the answers to these questions are simple. DigiPath Labs. DigiPath Labs is a Nevada state-approved medical marijuana testing facility whose scientists carefully test products for safety and potency, all within the state's rigorous mandate. You can buy with confidence and trust knowing DigiPath Labs has tested your medicine. If you're a licensed grower, dispenser, extractor, or edibles manufacturer in Nevada and want unparalleled customer service and consumer confidence, go to digipathlabs.com and find out what we can do for you. And as a patient, only go to dispensaries that carry the DigiPath Labs seal of approval. That's digipathlabs.com, DIGIPATH labs.com. Or call us at 702-209-2429. That's 702-209-2429.
All right, guys, and we're back. We are back. Yes, so, all right, we're going to give you this real quick update on the Vegas Indie Film Festival.
Nice. Did we get another, what you call it, a wreath?
Yes, a wreath. Yes. Official selection 2017. Yes, we did.
Yeah, baby. We got it.
This time we got 2.
So we got 2?
Yeah.
Total of 3?
2 different films.
Okay.
So 2 in this one, and then 1 in the Las Vegas Black Film Festival. So that's 3 this year.
Nice.
3 this year.
3 this year, baby.
And we are going to be screening the cannabis industry project that I've been working on, the documentary about the local cannabis industry here in Nevada. Oops. Don't mind this background.
That was just to make sports. Sorry about that. I leaned on it.
So anyhow, we're going to be describe the documentary about the Nevada cannabis industry. Nice. So that will be playing.
Where is this going to be held at?
This is going to be at the... Man, I had this on here. Okay. Well, you can definitely find out at viff.net.
Mary Dean?
No.
Martin?
No. That's a project. That's a project. Wait, here. I got it. I'm pulling it up now. Events. So you go to viff.net. That stands for Vegas Indie Film Festival.net. And go and hit events, and then hit... It seems like there's nothing, but you can scroll down.
Okay.
Okay, so just scroll down. It says it's going to be at the Funk Yard at Rebar.
At the Rebar? Okay.
Yes. South Main Street. 1225 South Main Street.
That's in Las Vegas, guys. Zip code is 89104.
89104. That's coming up, and that's going to be on Thursday, June the 8th.
Go to viff.net. That's
viff.net and click events and scroll down. So that's going to be Thursday, June 8th at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Okay.
I'm going to be screening the cannabis industry film and the 420 Runner's High. The Runner's High film, both of those made it in.
Nice.
A side note with that, there's also a lady, an illustrator by the name of Jo Uris.
Okay.
She teaches at Nevada State College.
Nice. That's your old stomping ground.
That's my old stomping ground. If you guys remember, I made the cannabis industry documentary as my final senior project at Nevada State College.
Nice.
And so when you look at the film,
you
will see at the very beginning there's a little timeline of text that it scrolls up and it tells you different dates of different legislation. Well, the idea of that was actually supposed to be in illustrations, but I was in crunch time and it was going to be a little bit late and I didn't have time to collaborate with her, but I was talking with her and she was going to be the one that helped make those illustrations. So maybe we'll get back together at this film festival. We'll talk. She'll see how the timeline looks now with all the text.
Nice.
And she might have an idea of how it could be animated.
Might blow her mind though. You've done great work, my man.
So I look forward to talking with her. She's going to be showing a project called Mary Dean Martin Library. That was the name of the library. I imagine she did some type of illustration with it.
Okay.
Animation, she does animation, and so
hey, she draws.
Yeah, maybe she'll draw something. Maybe we can get
our podcast.
We'll commission her. Yeah, we'll commission her, pay her some money, and
we'll take care of you. You take care of me.
So she's got 2 projects screening. I got 2 projects screening, and then one of my favorite actresses, Stacey Duncan. She's going to be featured in this short film called 2442. And I think if you go on Facebook and put hashtag 2442, you might be able to find it.
Is this the one where she's the gun and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I wanted to see the ending to that. The trailer was like, yeah.
Okay, you saw the trailer. Okay, yes. This has got the gun and everything.
Yeah.
Yep. So, that, and again, go to viff.net and you can find out more about that. That's Thursday, June 8th, 2017 at 9 p.m. Meet me out there. Come check out that documentary film. And remember, guys, the documentary film is not up on YouTube. It's not on Vimeo. These film festivals that I'm entering in, part of the requirements is that they not be already uploaded on the internet for some of them.
Gotcha.
So that's why I don't put it up on the internet. I just keep it rolling at the film festivals.
Gotcha.
Because again, one of the ideas is to hopefully find an executive producer that wants to put the full feature film together.
Right. Well, there you have it, guys. You gotta come check this out. Take a look. These are 2 unique films by one of your favorite person. You gotta come out here.
Man. Wow, okay. Well, thanks, man. Come check it out, guys.
I was gonna say I didn't know if I should say Duval Dorsey or 420 Runner.
Yeah.
I was like person.
Okay.
But you know what I meant.
Yeah.
But yeah. So let's continue, guys. So let's see.
Next. Let's talk about the running schedule this year.
Gotcha.
I want to get this out of the way. I want to make it official. I didn't want to come down with all this stuff before I got done with my school and stuff.
Gotcha. No, that makes sense, man. You don't want to put too much on your plate.
So there's a couple of things I want to go over, and the first two things is, one is coming up this, let me type this in. It's called Medicine and Science in Ultra Endurance Sports. Okay, Medicine and Science in Ultra Endurance Sports. Now this is a conference that's coming up. Let me see. I'm gonna start having these websites already brought up whenever we do the podcast, so I could just click back and forth from the different tabs.
How did you find these?
So I just started Googling running conferences.
Nice.
Because I really want to take this message beyond the races and to the conferences.
Where it actually give it to the right people.
Give it to the right people, and it could spread further and quicker and help other people see what I'm talking about.
Oh, there we go. We got to do it that way.
Yeah, so
I got to follow his lead, guys.
So this is Medicine and Science in Ultra Endurance Sports. It's coming up on May 30th in Denver, Colorado. This is where I need to be at.
Wow.
You know? And
heck yeah, man.
And this is like immediately after the 420 games in Seattle.
Nice.
Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. But so I would be going straight from there, straight to here. Boom, now I'm at the endurance conference, you know, and this is where I will be representing, you know, whoever I'm working with and everything like that. Whoever I'm collaborating with, you know.
That's awesome, man.
Bringing this message to the running community.
That just brings good vibes. Like for me, before it would have been partying out, but now I call it a good time. Go to an event, then do an ultra conference. Man,
and see, this is called Medicine and Science in Ultra Endurance Sports, and I believe it's no coincidence that they're in Denver, Colorado.
Yep.
I truly believe
and they're
that.
rocking the green. Look at that logo, man.
Yeah,
Three different greens.
Yeah, they got 3 green rings on this logo here.
Yeah, and they make a leaf.
Yeah, so I need to be here. So I'm not giving up yet. You know, I'm gonna talk to my people. I'm gonna reach out to some people. We might still be able to pull this off.
Come on, guys, we need your help. Help him get there, and if he gets there, he'll bring me along. So come on, let's get me out there.
We need to get the podcast.
We need to get the team out there, man.
Yeah, we got to get you out there, man. Yeah. All right. So second, now this is something that a name that you guys heard mentioned in the last podcast.
Yes, I wanted to talk about this. This is awesome. The RRCA coaching certification. Rhino's going, which is a good friend of mine.
Yes.
Coach Rhino, he's definitely going out there, and I'm like, I'm trying to get out there. I was collecting cans and doing my thing, man, trying to make some money to go to this conference.
Now, wait, I didn't mention this in the last one, just to give the viewers an idea. Let's see, the student. Okay, student, I would need to go to the last one in Denver, May 30th, Medicine and Science and Ultra Endurance. The registration for this, I just want to put on the record, is about $110.
Okay,
yeah,
so
$110 for that one. All right, now switching gears back to what we were just talking about, the Ultra. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, the RRCA coaching certification course.
Yeah, I think we would get this.
This one's $325, but it's here in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, so they probably cost about the same. By the time you pay for the other one and get your plane ticket, it's going to be this much. Or this one, the coaching certification.
Just to give you something on that, and I have it here.
Yeah.
I actually was in contact with RRCA myself. I reached out to them in hopes that I would be able to come out and be invited, just so I could talk and listen to what they have to say and everything, right? However, they're not doing any programs where they're able to bring in people as ambassadors or provide any free credits or any attending. So they shut me down.
Hey, it doesn't hurt to ask, man. Do you know how many times I've been shut down?
Oh,
probably 100 more times.
Oh, same here.
100 times, not like not 100 times, but however many times you've been shut down, probably 100 times that. You know what I mean? And the thing is, you're friendly. They probably feel bad when they shut you down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to read it all, but
right.
It says, hey, hi, Jose. Thank you for reaching out. Your story sounds inspiring, and we wish you the best in your journey. We are not able to provide any discounts to the program, but if you're interested, this is where I think we could do something.
Yeah, okay.
But if you're interested in being a course host, so we just gotta find a location where they could host about 200 to 300 people. So let me continue. By being a course host, which earns you a complimentary entry to the course. You can follow the links to learn more about this opportunity. She gives me the links and just gives me her information.
Nice.
So personally,
they
I was
extended the hand type of.
Exactly. They're like, we're not gonna fully.
Not this one, but this one.
Exactly. We can't give you the right one yet.
Yeah, give you the left one. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'll take the left one.
Yeah.
I like hosting. I'll host the best party.
Yeah.
You know. So right now, that's what I'm working on. In my mind, I'm already thinking of who I need to talk to, so I could say, hey guys, let me bring out these type of people. They're gonna come out and have an event at your location. So if I get a good rate and everything, I could really work this. We could get this going, man. And I'm pretty sure I'll be like, this is my colleague. We work together to get this happening. We could get 2 course entries if we're not able to raise the funds. So that's an opportunity.
Yeah, so
because they go everywhere they host, so they're not like coming here every year. You know what I'm saying? It's because somebody invited them.
Yeah, and we could go do this in another state too.
Yeah, we can.
You know, so
the options are there.
Yeah, we got some options. So
I just want to let you know that.
I do want to check more into this. I just also want to give a shout out to Rhino for
thank you very much.
Game and everything by posting it on his Facebook.
Yep. But either way, RRCA, thank you for replying back to me and letting me know. I appreciate it. And I'll get there, guys. Don't worry.
All right, cool. And now we're going to run down quickly the summer schedule, the full official summer schedule. And
more school.
And then we're going to cut to a break. And then when we come back from the break, we're going to run down the Run to Improve update.
All right, perfect. Sounds good.
All right, so quickly for the schedule right quick. All right, first and foremost, the Dirty Vert unfortunately has been canceled off our schedule. Only because, let me explain.
I'm sorry I broke the zip line.
We did look into that. We did look into the weight limit for anybody who was kind of like following along on the podcast. It's 250 pounds. They said that the cords for the zip line can support a semi truck. However, the braking mechanism is what's kind of important for the stopping and depending with the weight and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay, so the cords could hold a ton. The braking
messes,
yeah, 250.
Yeah. So, but basically, because I was working on finals, and the way that this kind of works out with the team is that I reach out to sponsors, and if they decide to sponsor athletes, then we get the team out there and stuff. The only thing was because I was working so diligently on my final exams.
Reach out to the sponsor.
Yeah, I couldn't reach out in time, and then by the time I got done, I didn't want to hurry up and rush it. And so I was like, you know what? Let me exercise a little bit of patience and kind of back that off. We only have one committed runner at the time because this is a little bit challenging. It's not a regular race. It's a very challenging, steep uphill race down a flight, and then you take a zip line to the bottom.
Right.
So it's challenging. So we didn't have a lot of people in line for this particular one, except Matthias 585.
He's always up for a challenge.
Check him out on Instagram, Matthias 585. He was
Matthias.
He was ready to do his thing, and so anyhow, that one is not going down. Gotcha. However, and that's in 2 days, May 20th.
Yeah.
However, May 28th, 1 week later, 420 Games Seattle, baby.
You gonna be there?
We're in the building.
Oh, snap
we
up.
are in the building.
I'm gonna have to rent a car and drive my ass up there.
Yes, so we're gonna be up there at the 420 Games. Be on the lookout for Seattle, baby.
If you go on their Facebook, I think they're still announcing their promo. Sign up for $4.20.
$4.20.
That's it, guys. Come out there, show them support.
Come through, and I'm gonna be up there. You can come check me out, and we're gonna be doing it big in Seattle. So that's gonna be the last race in May. Now, side note, this is the team schedule that we're going over now. Okay. I do have a couple of other races sprinkled here and there. That's just like my fun races, but this is the team schedule. Okay, now and we got 2 races per month. In June 10th, 420 Games Portland.
Ooh, Portland.
420 Games Portland going down.
Oh, he's taking it back.
Now I haven't actually got the ticket for this one yet. So all of this is kind of tentative and contingent. And so I'm trying to get the Portland ticket.
But you hear our passion, guys. We talked about it. Like, we're going to be there.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because we are.
I do plan to be there. Now, a few days later, June 12th through 14th is the NCIA Cannabis Business Summit and Expo. I really wanted to get to that. That's going to be in Oakland, California. But just the way things are working, it's starting to feel like maybe I'm supposed to do the big conferences after I do some of the running conferences and after I do a little bit more or something.
Yeah, you gotta have something under your belt.
Yeah, I got a ton under my belt, but I just need more. So, I mean, I'm just, and then the tickets and then the monies and stuff like that. So I have to pick and choose. And if it comes to cannabis or running, I'm gonna go for the running. You know.
Right.
So as far as the events are concerned and the conferences, you feel what I'm saying, and the races.
Yes, sir.
But so in the next race that we have in June is June 17th. Let's double check this. The Desert Dash Bootleg Beatdown. Let's see, Desert Dash. Okay, June 17th. Let's see if I'm right. Hopefully I am, guys. Yeah, June 17th. Bootleg Beatdown. Okay, years ago in the inaugural race, you know, when they first had it, I came out. I took first overall. That was like the one and only time that I took first overall. You know what I mean?
Since then, they've been dominating.
But that was like such a beautiful experience for me, and the race was so fun and challenging that ever since then, this has been my favorite race, hands down. I love this race. I've done the 10-mile course. I've done the 5-mile course. I'm thinking about doing the 5K course just to try it and everything like that, but I'm not sure. However, this is going to be the next big race, and it's going to be challenging for our team members. It's going to be a hell of a challenge for them, you know. So we're gonna be doing this as a team, June 17th, Bootleg Beatdown.
There you go, Bootleg Beatdown. Does that mean I'm there too?
Yeah, man. I mean, if you want to get it in, it's extreme, you know. And we'll and this is the thing though. But no, this is the thing. I'm gonna get with the team beforehand, right, and we're gonna go over the main part. That's the challenge for everybody, and it's in every course.
Okay.
It's there's a little mountain bike trail difficult challenge that you got to scramble up. So we're gonna go check that out before the day of the race. That's the plan.
Gotcha. Okay, there you go. Let me know. But if anything, I'll double check my schedule to make sure I'm available for June 17th.
All right.
Sounds like good because I got a busy schedule too.
All right, so that's for Desert Dash.
Right on, right on.
Now we go to July. All right, who we got in July? We got
Triple Dare, baby.
Triple Dare, baby.
Ambassador in your house.
Yeah, so I've actually got this marked down as a single race, but as you know, it's 3 degrees of hell. So it's 3 races, okay, from on July 7th and July 8th. Yes, July 7th and July 8th. And so I plan to do all 3.
Same here.
Okay. I plan to do all 3, but I'm trying to get other.
Are you gonna go for 21 miler or the 21K?
I don't know. That's a good question, man.
I'm trying to go for 21 miler.
All right.
But I'm like, am I gonna be ready? I think by July I'll drop a few more pounds. By the way, I cracked 280, guys.
Woo!
Yeah. Solid 280 and coming down.
Nice.
But yeah, hopefully by July I'll be like 260.
Yeah, another thing another thing that we talked that we're going to do, and we're going to start, guys, one of the things that we want to do is give everybody an idea who we are. It's a quick summary at the beginning. Remember, we said we're going to
Right. Just to give you an update on what we do and who we are and what we're about.
Yeah, so I forgot about that this time. Let's do that next time. Remind us, guys.
Yeah, no worries.
So every episode we give them a few sentences to bring them inside our world and stuff before we jump off the show, type of thing. But no, congratulations on that, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I've been working at it and we're still going hard. No giving up.
Nice. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna see you out there. Do the 21 miles. I know you'll be able to do it. This Triple Dares, 3 degrees of hell, coming July 7th and 8th. We'll be out there. And then the other July races, actually there's 2. I guess there's more races than I thought. But July 22nd and 23rd, 420 Games, Colorado. You know, as it's looking right now, I'm just gonna, and as we do this, I'm gonna be pulling these things up because I want to make sure I give you guys the right stuff. And sometimes these websites can get updated, and something can get changed. So okay, we got Denver right here, 420 Games. July 22nd in Denver, and then Boulder, July 23rd. Yeah, so it looks like everything's still. We got 2 races back to back that weekend. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, question: with that being July, what does that mean? The legislation would pass that law by then?
Yeah.
So by then you'll be partying legally.
No, it's already like that here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is.
Well, there you go, guys. Go party.
It's already like that here in Colorado.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll be like that here though. Vegas.
Okay.
So, anyways, while I'm up there, I'm hoping to link up with MJ Fitna and Avery Collins up there in Colorado over the summer.
Oh, there you go.
There'll be a lot of good stuff going down, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right, and then August. One more thing. I'm breaking some news about Avery and his schedule, July, okay? And here's what I'm reading, a direct thing off it he posted. It's official. July 8th will be the Hans Peak Hill Climb Race featuring 7 miles with 1,850 feet of climbing. Stop by Twisted Trails Running Company starting June 1st or go to Steamboat Running Series website to sign up. So that's another update. Breaking news.
Nice.
I just asked Avery, are you going to be doing this race? Because I seen him promote this post. He said, yes, he's going to be doing it. I said, look, I'm going to be reporting on this tonight on the podcast. He said, awesome. So there you have it, folks. All right, now moving on to August. We got 2 races in August. Let me just, the date here doesn't look, I got down. I want to look this up. This is Calico Racing. Calico Racing here in Las Vegas. It's going to be the ET Run. Okay, it's going to be August 5th and 6th. The reason why they say that is because it goes, I think it starts at midnight, or it's at nighttime basically. And it goes past midnight and finishes in the morning type of thing. But I'm going to be doing the 51K. Let me double check.
51K, baby.
Yeah, I'm doing the 51K. Now, I've been trying to do this race for a couple years. It seems so cool. They say they always see like spaceships flying over there when they do this race.
Area 51?
Yeah, Area 51. There's cows that are in the fields and stuff, and you're just on a long strip at night, and there's just a bunch of headlamps, and it sounds pretty cool. So I've been trying to do this for a while, and I haven't had the chance to, but now we're going to make it happen this summer. This is the first August race, and we got to make this happen now. The second one, as you know, and I guess you can see the pattern here, 420 games.
You're still going at it, still continuing.
420 games in Oakland, California this time.
Oh, back down there.
August 26th, 420 games in Oakland, California. And
man, what could be better in Oakland? I bet you're gonna meet Marshawn Lynch back down there, man.
That's the schedule. That's the official schedule.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna have fun. You're gonna be doing your thing. Carry your extra pack of batteries.
Gotcha. Will do. All right, guys, we're gonna cut to a commercial. There's the schedule. There you have it. And when we come back, we're gonna be hearing the full update from One to Improve. And then I'll break off into an MMA segment. And I want to talk about some stuff in the MMA world about marijuana. So we'll be right back.
Getting Legal offers an informative and simple way for you to get your marijuana card. Why come to Getting Legal to get your marijuana card? We have a 99% approval rating and the lowest price in town. Avoid legal problems. Getting Legal can get you legal fast. Ready for a new start? Come in now and get relief from your chronic conditions affecting your quality of life. Call Getting Legal today at 702-979-9999. That's 702-979-9999. Or visit our website at gettinglegal.com to get your marijuana card today.
All right, guys, and we're back. We're gonna do
Back.
We'll get this. All right, guys, we're back. We're gonna get this update in with Mr. Run to Improve and figure out everything that's going down with this. I know there was, as you said earlier in the show, there's some stuff going on with your gains. I guess like for you, gains is like losses. You know what I mean? Like people get the gains. It's like losses.
Exactly. That's how I see it. My losses are gains.
Yeah.
So in this case, keeping those negative numbers are a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. Let me give you a rundown of what I've been up to. As of right now, like I was mentioning early, I just recently did a weigh-in. I don't like to weigh myself every week or every month. I weigh like every 2 months. just so I could try to see a difference, because I know for that time period I'm always balancing back and forth like a yo-yo, and that's the hard point. That's where you gotta push through that plateau and drop. But it's amazing.
Is that something that a lot of weight loss runners, because you're a weight loss runner,
right?
Okay, so
everybody looks at it different.
Okay,
I would say, but I from a personal point of view, by being on top of it constantly just got me more agitated, more nervous about it. So instead I decided every 2 months I know where I'm at, so that way I'm
so you used to weigh yourself more often.
Correct, and I slowly took that away because I was like, nah, it can't happen that way.
Yeah,
it's just too much stress on me. But yeah. So
you put the scale away and
no, the scale's right there where I can see it every day. If I need to, I'll hop on. But other than that, I'm not gonna pay attention to it until I know when I need to.
Oh wow!
It's just
stays right in plain sight.
Just right in plain sight, just kind of like taunting me, you know.
Dang.
So that's the way I'm like, don't worry, when I weigh on it, it's gonna be low. And then I have my little chart right there where I put what I'm at.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool.
So now every 2 months, okay.
So every 2 months, so that way, I don't know, it just makes me feel better. But yeah, guys, so I hit the 280 mark. Hopefully in the next 2 months I'll be at 270, maybe 265. Okay, that's where I'm going to be shooting for. I started also blending with smoothies. I took what we talked about in consideration with the fruits and the vegetables. So I started putting spinach in my spinach, kale, strawberries, blueberries, oranges, apples into the shakes, and mainly more veggies. And as long as I'm blending them, actually it tastes like the same thing. It just looks a different color, you know. So I'm not having any problems with it. I actually feel energized because I have more energy from it.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that.
Now, are you using a blender? You say?
Correct. Blender. So they're more like actual milkshakes for me, you know, instead of smoothies.
Okay. So have you tried a juicer?
I wish. Yes, I have tried one, but I don't have one. So I just gotta buy one eventually. A nice juicer, like Juicer 3000. Like, yeah, baby.
Gotta get a juicer, man.
Yeah, and that could just anything.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man.
Well, that's what we're gonna do because sometimes next time you come through,
you know, juice it up.
Bring some veggies.
And we'll juice it up.
Yeah, and we'll juice it up.
We'll have a juicing party.
Some fruit, man. I'm serious, man. Next episode, we should be juicing some stuff. Let's do that. Every episode. Why don't we do that? Every episode, because I barely use my juicer. So every episode, we need to throw some carrots in there. We need to throw something in there.
Yeah,
every episode.
Make some orange and carrot.
This is going to be a new tradition for us. We throw
Thursday nights, juicing.
Even though the day may change now, we might have to push this up to Sunday or something like that, you know. But still, if possible, we may have to change the date because, like we were saying,
correct.
The Thursday thing was really good for the school, but I think during the school year, but I think right now we might kind of switch it to the weekend type thing.
Okay. Well, either way, we'll keep you guys posted. So
and juice at every episode.
Yeah, hey, might as well. I love juicing. Say.
All right, so
fruits continue.
All right, so you got the new smoothies going. Okay.
Let's see. There's a new virtual run up on my website. This is called the Memorial Day Weekend Run. A 5K, 10K. You decide which distance. You decide what day you want to run. I'm running it through May 26th through the 29th. Okay, so you go to the website runtoimprove.com to sign up, guys. There's a link on there, a tab that says sign up. You click on it. It takes you to this questionnaire and asks you a few questions, 4 questions. That's it. You sign up, then you get an email with your official bib, and then you can go ahead and print it out and go out there and run whenever you want. You could do it together with friends. You know, this is something I am doing to honor the men and women that are out there giving their lives to protect us and give us our freedoms, you know. Other than that, hopefully I could count on you guys to show you some support. So remember, Memorial Day Weekend Run, 5K, 10K. You decide which distance you want to do, what day you want to do it.
And you can do that from anywhere.
From anywhere, yep.
What
anywhere.
About Canada?
Anywhere. You just got to send me an email.
Oh, okay.
Email connected, baby.
Okay.
Yep. I already got a few people from my Facebook, from Twitter. They want to go up and sign up. So eventually I'm going to try to make these live.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I want to get some 420 cross-country team members signed up. Maybe we could shout out to MJ Fitna.
Right.
Tag them in some of your stuff. They might be down for something like this.
Hey, there we go. Little by little. Make a little happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's happening. Let's see. I also want to, let's see. Before I forget, I want to give a good shout out to one of the homies and one of the friends that I just recently came across and started talking to him. He's an actually MMA fighter, so this is going to go good with your stuff.
Okay.
He's fighting for it's called the King of the Cage. This is being done in Reno. So he's currently over there at the Silver Legacy Casino, doing his thing, training, getting ready for Saturday's bout. So hopefully he represents and does what he's supposed to do out there. Win.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's doing his thing. His name is Ray Ace Ostrain.
Ray.
Yeah.
Ray Ace.
Ray Ace.
Okay, I keep up with all that stuff.
Yeah, man. So definitely keep
I know
up.
where we could find the video for that after it happens.
Alright, cool. Yeah, man. So we could check it out and upload it for him so he could be like, hey, what's up?
Nice.
But yeah, man. So that's happening. I wanted to do that. Actually, this is a 5K that I'm actually doing. This one I will make, guys. I'll tell you a little bit about the other one in a second.
Okay.
This one's called Free to Breathe. This is at the Sunset Park. So if I can't make it to Sunset Park, there's something on there. But this is Free to Breathe. It's a 5K, 10K dedicated to cancer awareness for lungs,
It goes perfect with cannabis.
So this is an event that I'm going to be out there doing. It's going to be nice. Come out. It's at Sunset Park, major cross streets, Eastern and Sunset. It starts at about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'll be up there earlier to take photos and just mingle with the people. So
and just like you said last time, man, with the event with the police officers. And this particular event with the cannabis thing. I love the trail runs. I'm an ultra runner. I love the trail runs.
Yeah.
But certain events like these are really where in the future the team is going to be really needed to be raising awareness.
Correct.
So
yeah, this is something that you guys could combine your stuff with.
Exactly.
Let's see what else we got. Other than that, just been doing my training. Me, I'm always.
So wait. After the flight of fire, how much time off did you take, man?
Honestly, it ended up being a whole week, guys. I thought it was gonna be less than that. My body did recuperate. I would say by the second day, I was actually moving a little bit better. The first 2 days, I was like a stiff. I couldn't move. By the third day, I was actually moving a little bit. And then the fourth day, I actually wanted to go run, but I couldn't. So I just walked and stretched the muscles. Then on the fifth day, that's when I actually went to go run. That's when I actually kind of felt my legs. They were so tight, but as I was running, I felt my muscles release and the tension little by little went down my legs. I felt that tension just remove itself, except for my right calf or my left calf, which is still at the end of my run. That was the only section that I could still feel tension. So I ended up putting it in Epsom salt, then massaging it, and then after that, by Saturday, I was good to go.
Nice.
But yeah, guys, it was pretty interesting. Just the pain. I love it. It made me feel that I accomplished something. It gives you that. That was my badge of courage, or what is it called? A badge of courage?
Yeah, badge of courage.
That was my badge of courage.
Red badge of courage.
My red badge of courage. Or in this case, purple bruises.
Damn.
But yeah, man, it was good times. Let's see what else, guys.
Oh, R2I. What's up with that?
R2I, well, basically, I'm trying to bring the name, make it more professional, more official. So R2I is just an abbreviation of Run to Improve.
Okay.
So hashtag R2I makes it shorter, makes it much simple to remember, rolls off the tongue.
Okay.
You know, and I don't have to explain what is two, and you know, so just hashtag R2I. There you go. And then it comes up, they'll delete it. And
hashtag.
Like, yeah, and they'll be like, oh, run to improve.
Okay.
You know, so hopefully they make that association.
I see.
So that's the idea with that. Hopefully they make that association.
Nice.
R2I, and then just my logo and R2I.
Nice. Okay, I like it, man. I like it.
Right. But yeah, so other than that, guys, that's basically what I've been up to, working on, trying to get sponsors, of course, for my races. I'm currently booked all the way until the beginning of the first year, man. So I'm happy about that. I got races, so now I just gotta put in the work, continue to run, continue to get those miles, and show up.
Yeah. Well, I believe in you, man. I know you're gonna get it done, and I look forward to seeing how everything goes. I can't wait to be out there on the 3 degrees of hell with you, getting it in 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
And
I was actually
or 2 days in a row, but like 3 races in a row.
Yeah.
3 races in a row.
Yes. Either way, we're gonna be out there running. John is gonna probably be out there running with us.
Oh, that'll be good to see him.
John's gonna be there, hopefully, and then another good friend of mine, Carl, which is another dude that he's a runner up there. He reminds me of John. Like they're almost the same type. It's almost the same person.
Okay.
Just one's dark, the other one's lighter beard. I'm like, man, and they both like.
Can't wait to meet that guy.
Yeah, man, you'll love him. He's a good guy. But yeah, so shout out to Carl, man, and John.
What's up,
John
fellas?
Marks, baby. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, man. So that's my update.
Night train. Yeah, man. All right. Well, thanks for the update, man.
No, thank you for listening to what I gotta say, man. I appreciate you guys sticking around, man.
All right, we're gonna close out this segment of the program, and we got a special treat for you coming up. A very new segment of the program as it continues to grow. So.
Yep. So stay tuned, guys, and when we come back, we'll be back with Devon, or with the Vegas 420 runner.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right.
Actually, I'm thinking we're gonna just stop calling them that. We're gonna change their name legally. So I'll bring the application. So first name will be Vegas, last name 420. Oh no, middle name 420, and then last name Runnin.
Sway, this the eeriest thing, man.
Don't tell me you've been thinking that.
I was thinking about that.
You know what they say, great minds think alike, baby.
Today or yesterday, I was like, you know what, the hell with all this. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go to the airport. I gotta do my thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
The Vegas 420 runner. I'm changing my damn name. It's gonna say that on my master's degree. Vegas 420 runner. Man, I swear to God, I thought that. Oh, wow. That could be a sign right there.
He heard the sign.
All right, guys. Let us know what you think. Should I legally change my name to the Vegas 420 runner?
Hi, I'm with Jim McAlpine, and he is the founder of the 420 Games. Hi, Jim.
Hey, how are you doing, Janelle?
I'm doing great. So tell our viewers, what is the 420 Games?
So the 420 Games are athletic events to destigmatize healthy and responsible cannabis use.
All right, so what inspired you for that?
Well, as marijuana looks to become legal here or be on the ballot in 2016, I wanted to set up events that would set standards and ethics for the way that it's brought into our culture.
All right, so you have an event coming up. Tell our viewers what's that.
It is the 420 Games Run. It's a 4.20 mile run through the park.
Very family friendly?
Very much so. No smoking at the event.
Nice.
My 6-year-old runs, and it's a fun run walk, so anyone can do it.
All right, sounds great. For more information, all you have to do is go to the website 420games.org. Jim, great information. Thank you.
All right, guys, welcome back. It's the Vegas 420 runner, and this is normally where I begin to put a MMA segment at the end of each show. For those of you who do not know, I'm a huge hardcore MMA fan. I like mixed martial arts, and also being that I'm a journalism student at UNLV, I watch a lot of the MMA coverage, and I study the journalists and I observed the different public relations strategies taken on by the different organizations and also by the different fighters and the different teams themselves. So, huge fan. I started watching the sport back in 2000 and I think 8. I can't remember. It was when Rashad Evans was fighting for the Ultimate Fighter champion, or the Ultimate Fighter reality show in the final championship match. That's like one of the first fights that I seen, and from there I started watching shows that talked more about the fighters themselves and their training. And in the end, this was one of the things that motivated me to get off the couch and become a runner and start running. Watching them talk about their training, talking about their lifestyle, a lot of times talking about their challenges and obstacles they got to overcome, living with their parents, or going to job and school and trying to train at night and stuff like that, or working 2 jobs and trying to train for a fight. Just seeing how dedicated they were and how they're overcoming everything, and they just had their heart set on it. Something about watching and then seeing them perform in the ring and win and lose, have to deal with defeat or succeed, just kind of following their narrative is one of the things that drew me to mixed martial arts, the narrative of the fighter. And so now, all these years later, I'm well versed in the different things that comes along with being a fan. I watch all the fights, I hear all the commentary, I kind of know certain things as far as the different fighters, their camps, their back history, who they like, who they don't like, stuff like that. And anyways, now the reason why I'm giving you guys this little bit of an update is because I had planned to put a small MMA segment as it relates to marijuana at the end of every show. But as you guys can see, the shows are continue to be packed with more and more information on cannabis, on running. And so there's only a little bit of time for the MMA stuff. And as I prepared the MMA itinerary for this week's show, after looking at it, if we tried to talk significantly about any of these topics, and there's not really going to be, then it's going to actually take longer than I had planned. So it looks like, just with this short list of things I got here, talking about Frank Shamrock on the cover of Culture magazine for the May issue, the Diaz brother on the Culture of Dope magazine for the May issue, Rumble Johnson addressing his new business ventures, cannabis advocate Henry Cejudo dropping out of his fight, and just different things that I wanted to report on. Francis Ngannou has relocated to Las Vegas, and different stuff like that. This is what I began to realize. One, I'm kind of holding back. I've been wanting to do something more with the mixed martial arts and the MMA. Now that the whole marijuana thing is going down, I can see there's a little spot for that. So, I also, if you look at my YouTube channels and you put them in the order of the most viewed, the MMA ones, the MMA videos that I kind of put together, they rise to the top of my uploads. And so, I think there's more that I have to say about mixed martial arts than I can contain in a small 5-10 minute segment. I think, maybe a 20-30 minute episode / rant per week could work. I'm also working on something about 420 MMA conspiracies and stuff like that. So trying to kick around some cool ideas, and I don't want to take away from the Puff and Run podcast by adding on a whole nother segment and stuff like that. So as I started kicking this idea around, the show began to develop more. I've talked to other people, other ideas, and I think so. Basically, I'm here to announce that I am starting a MMA 420 show. 420 MMA, marijuana, cannabis, mixed martial arts, and part of it is going to be reporting on the news of MMA as it relates to marijuana and cannabis, and also just kind of my take on a lot of things. Right now, I have a bad taste in my mouth with the new ownership of the UFC, and I need some place to express that. I think this podcast, this new podcast that I'm working on will help. I'm not going to be, just snapping on them, but I think their PR team, they need to hire some new PR people, and I'm just going to be pointing some things out with that as a PR student, some things that I see. And let's see what else. So yeah, guys, there's going to be a new show right now. At the time, I'm teaming up with the people over at Official Decision. Dun, da, 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 drum roll, please. I'm teaming up with Official Decision. We're putting out an Official Decision podcast. I'm going to be talking about bringing you guys updates on marijuana. It won't be an hour-long show like this, but it's going to be updates on marijuana and MMA and different things like that. A little bit more scripted, hopefully. At least episode 1 might be. I'm thinking about drafting up some stuff for a scripted episode 1, and you guys are going to be getting more details with that. I think the people over at Official Decision are going to have the inside scoop on collaborating with fighters that use cannabis, so that could be good. And they got a lot of connections over there. Anyways, guys, so on this Puff and Run podcast show, I might throw a few updates here and there, but I'm going to do a full all-on-out show. It's going to be bi-weekly, maybe once every 3 weeks or something like that. It will be a little bit less consistent, but I think it may get a little bit more traction a little bit faster. Anyways, that's the big news. I hope you guys, anybody that might be interested, don't hesitate to check out both podcasts. It's coming soon. Episode 1 of that podcast should be out sometime in June. There's a lot of things going on with Dana White and Snoop Dogg, but I'll get into that later. So, alright guys, this is the Puff and Run podcast show. We're the front runners, and we're in it for the long run.